You might not have been expecting this, but I've been having this thought ever since I started this whole series. Forza Horizon 1. Yes, a game that 2012. A game that is now 12 years old. So, let's get started. All right, first car we got, well, almost 12, and just wait until November. Okay, so first off, we have the A-Bar 500, the 2010 A-Bar 500 Assist. This car appeared in a lot of the Forza games, Forza Horizon games, and here it is. It's adorable. Not as cute as the normal Fiat 500, but I'm glad that it's here. You know, this thing is pretty cool. You know, it's not as cool as the A-Bar 595, but it's still a cool car that we get in, like, in, I think, Motorsport 6 or 12, I don't remember. Next to 595, wait, the new one, not this old one. It is the 595S. Yeah, Luigi from the Pixar Car series. I love him. Yeah, that's what I really make every Fiat. Every game that has this Fiat in it, I make it Luigi. Luigi, it's awesome. Tires, everybody? Is that what he used to say? I don't know. See, this this guy, Ferrari guy, this guy. And basically, that's it. We already talked about the 8C competition. Here's a Spider variant, which looks the same, but oh, she has no top this time. Wow, that sounded really dirty. Let me stop. So, and there she is. She looks majestic in this game. I really want. Too bad it's a DLC card. This would have been well, it's just a blank convertible, but the 8C is one of my favorite luxury cars, so I don't care. And this is the Alfa Romeo TZ3 Stradale Zagato. Yes, it has Zagato in its name, Aston Martin. Now let's translate what does Zagato mean. What does this mean? Oh crap. Stop. You're so funny. And it's just highlighting everything. Okay, hold on. Wow, this video is gonna be whatever. It doesn't mean anything. And there it is right there. The Zagato. Looks pretty awesome. Look at that back. It's packing in the back. Let's just say that. It looks like, you know, Aston Alfa Romeo just went off and just said, hey, you know what? Aston Martin Alfa Romeo just had a baby. That's what it looks like. Yeah, because that's Zagato in the name. And here's the AMC Javelin. Where we know what the AMC Javelin. We don't know what AMX. Yeah, this is what it looks like. That is, if you don't know what it is, this is the Shyster Deviant in GTA Online, but less bulky. And because the Shyster Deviant is actually based on the Ring Brothers custom car of this, I forgot what it was called, but yeah. So that's how you know. Next, the Ascari KZR, KZ1R. I don't know if I should make two parts of this, but I'm not gonna. This is the limited edition. Yeah, it's limited that it's appearing game. Probably one of the, it's a pretty rare car in a video game, honestly. And I'm glad it returned in Forza Horizon 4 and 5. 5 it was a playlist car, but you know, I don't care. It's still a cool car. Glad that it came back. Okay, next is the Aston Martin DBR1, which is it's a race car, and you have to find it in a barn find. This is my favorite barn find to pick. You know, really cool. I am a dirty bad simp for Aston Martin. And look, there's a 2022 Subaru WRX. And hey, guys, what do you guys think of that car? I think that car looks castrated. They just took a chopping knife and chopped its spoiler off and domesticated it. Yeah, it looks like a normal. It looks like a Legacy, but with just black fenders. Next is the Aston Martin DBS. Yeah, not the DB9 this time. And here it is. Basic. It's a basic luxury car. Not one of my favorites. Next to the Aston Martin 170s, we already seen this. And here's the V12 Zagato, which I'm not sure if this is a track day car or not. The Villa DS, it's a proto concept. It's a concept car. Is this what the Ocelot Pride is based on? I don't know. Because they look so similar. Pretty awesome. And next, the Aston Martin Vanquish. Yeah, here it is. The Vanquish. One of the signature Aston Martins. I said, this is my favorite Aston Martin. And this is the Massacro in GT Online. So, and I'm glad it's here. Look at this thing. Really nice, interesting car. And there is a freaking Virage. Martin Virage. Yeah, a pre-order car pack. Virage. Yeah, is this what the yeah, the Aston Martin Virage is in the game. I cannot believe it. Yeah, very rare car to appear in a racing game, but I don't know. I didn't even hear this car until today. Next, the Aston Martin Audi R8 GT, which is this is the track day version, I think. Yeah, it's the track day version. It looks pretty cool. It's just even though it's an Audi R8 with splitter and diffuser and stuff like that. I don't know. Come on, it's literally just an S. It's literally next to the R8, the Alfa Romeo, the Audi R8 GT. Sorry, my Alexa's acting up. GT Spider. GT Spider. Yeah, there it is. It looks so similar. I mean, come on, it's just a convertible version. And there's the Audi RS4, the 2006. We've already seen that. And here's the Audi RS4 Avant, the 2013. Yeah, they kept using this model. And, oh yeah, the Forza Horizon cars really like reusing their models. So get used to that. And you'll probably know in games, game it gets. So get used to that, because we're going to be seeing. And here's this nice station wagon. Looks pretty awesome. Look decent, but some can look pretty basic and bland because you can't stamp it. And next is the Audi Quattro. Well, we've already seen this. We've seen the Forza Vert, and there's a Forza Vert. It's just a lazy reskin. And here's the 2010 TTRS. This thing is so interesting, so strange. On one hand, I have mixed opinions on it. I like it, but I don't like it. I don't know what to think of it, honestly, but it's in the middle for me. Next is the Austin Mini Cooper S. Oh boy. Even though I think it's called the Mini in the game, right? Who knows? Clockwork One from Revolt. Clockwork One from Revolt. There it is. That's where it came from. And here's the Bentley Continental G. Well, at least that's what I think it's based on. And here's the Bentley Continental GT. This thing is sexy in this game. I love how it looks so handsome. Even though it's a kind of bold, it's more on the chubby side. But hey, come on, chubby guys can be handsome. Do you guys agree with me? No? Okay, well, okay, we already saw the Wenham Coupe, and the BMW 2002 Turbo. No, it was not made in 2002. I've already talked about it like in the tabletop racing video, but here it is. It is just doing a jump in the picture. Okay, because this thing is a rally car. If that wasn't obvious, if that wasn't like nobody already knew. And here's the M1 again, but look at this ugly thing right here. This BMW M1 i135i. What is this? This thing is so strange looking. I do not want to see that. I try to avoid this. It's so interesting. It's so fun to race. Yeah, racing means making a car ugly by just putting a bunch of random parts on it and no performance. Yeah, and there's the E30. The M392, the M3 GTR Road version, the 2010 GTS, and here's the 2012 M5. This thing is so bland. I think this thing is kind of bland, but in real life, these things are pretty cool. I've seen plenty of these, but they don't stick out to me. But they just don't stick out to me. It's just a 5 Series just making a frowny face. And then there's the BMW M6, the 2013 BMW M6, which the F13. This thing is pretty fun. It's just driving in there. Whoever did that, they're doing something crazy because I don't know what they're doing. It's a pretty okay car. Not something I'm into. And yeah, here's the BMW Z4, the normal version of this. The S-Drive 2AI. Yeah, this thing I like this way more than the Z4M. Yeah, that might seem surprising. But I like this way more than the Z4M Coupe. Because the Z4M Coupe, it's fun, but it really doesn't, it's kind of bland. But this one has a convertible version, and it looks awesome. It looks adorable by itself. It's a small little boy. Z4 is small. Just keep it small and cute. Does it need to be a big bulbous car? And look at this. One of my favorite cars in the series. The Bauer EXRS. This thing is a beast. It's a big old boy. It's a Range Rover, a custom Range Rover, or whatever it is. And this is what it looks like. It's an off-road supercar, basically. This thing is probably one of the best off-road cars in this game. And in Forza Horizon 3 as well, at least for me. This thing is, like I said, it's a beast. And I don't know its top speed. I think it's like 180 or something, 170, which is pretty bad, pretty crazy for an off-road vehicle. But you know, this thing, it's a supercar. Okay, next the Bugatti EB110, which is one of my favorites. Oh boy. Okay, this just, and it's a barn find too. It's my second favorite barn find, but next to the Aston Martin. But you know what? No, I like this more. I'm a Bugatti fan. I'm a Bugatti fanboy, and you can't take this away from me. All right, boy. And some people thought this Bugatti is ugly, but I find this thing pretty sexy, honestly. I like that it's all-wheel drive too. So, and it's pretty insane. It's a '90s supercar, and they're pretty insane. So be sure of that. And next to the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport, yeah, it's just a Veyron, but just hey, decided to wear carbon fiber and orange and said, hey, you know what, I'm leaving. Just dress up for Halloween and said, you know, add more performance in it, and then there we go. This is gonna be a common theme. Next is the CTSV Coupe. This thing is so weird. Looks like it's poking its booty out or something. Yeah, it's bland, but I like it. Some people say it's bland, but I like it. Whenever they add a CTS, you gotta add mad respect for that. Because a lot of people don't respect their older cars. I don't know why these young cars don't respect them. Next is the Cadillac ESV. Yeah, okay. Cadillac Escalade ESV, which is pretty awesome in this game. And I love driving this in this game. Even in Horizon 3, I have one. I have two. So, one white and one black. All blacked out. They look like the FBI or the Mafia. And one white to look like something I would drive in real life. But here it is. This thing is cool. Really wish it would come back to Horizon 5 already, because I'm so sick of not having it. Okay, next to the 1957 Chevy Bel Air, the Prince of Bel Air, as I like to call it. And here he is. This thing, his model looks good in this game. Really wish, and it looks good. And that's where, and I like, and oh yeah, you can make this a lowrider too. And it's in the rods and customs category in Forza. And oh yeah, I forgot to explain. Forza has car categories. Like, basically what they are. Like, so, like, an Aero Atom would be in the track day cars section. We don't know what that, you guys haven't seen that car. A 57 Miller, like I said here, is in rods and customs, which are all custom cars and cars that are hot rods. And, like, modern supercars, like, think of a Lamborghini Huracan. Retro supercars like a Lamborghini Diablo, or like classic muscle cars like the 70s Firebird, or like anything like that. And yeah, but there's way more. Or extreme off-road, really crazy off-road vehicles, you know, something else. And this is the 1960, next is the 1969 Chevy Camaro SS, which is a pretty weird 396. And its model is different enough to check it out. So, yeah, I think it's supposed to be a convertible in this game, if I remember. That's a coupe. I don't know. It should be a hot rod. Next to the Camaro ZL1, which I think we've seen this already. The C1, yeah, we've seen this already, did we? Yeah, we did. And here's the Corvette Grand Sport convertible. Why is this in this game? I have no honest clue why it is. But I like that it's here. You know, it's something you don't see every day. A Corvette convertible in a racing game. Some people may as well pick between coupes and convertible various cars. Who knows? I like the convertible more than the other one. And the ZR1, yeah, this time it's different. Okay, it's different, I swear. It's a different car. You know, some people think it's the same, but it's different. Because it's much bulkier than the C6. And there it is. I love how it looks. Looks gorgeous in this game. And I love, still, I may cross this Corvette with this Corvette in any game it appears in. It's something I gotta do. Look, this is something I gotta do. And next to the 64 Impala, yeah, the typical lowrider. And we all know what this is. This buddy is a lowriding beast. And it's in the rods and customs category, like the 57 Bel Air that came before it. So, sure. Next is the Citroen DS3 Racing, which you don't see this. It only appeared in this game and Forza Horizon 4, which that's sad. But I wish it comes back in 5. But this car is really strange. But it's really okay looking. You know, it's very unique. I like it, but you don't really see it that much. And I thought it was a concept car, but this is an actual production car, which is strange. Next is the Datsun 510, which is, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This thing is fun to drift in Forza games. It is probably one of my favorite drift cars because there's not much power. It slides like a beast, but still has a little grip. That's more of my favorite drift cars than anything else. Next, the Devon GTX, which Proto Concept Season Pass bonus. Yeah, this thing is pretty insane. And it looks like the a TVR had a baby with. It looks like the TVR Sagaris from the front, but when you actually look at it, no, that's not a Sagaris. That's something else, another beast entirely. Pretty cool. Next is the Dyno 246 GT, or what we call it, real name Ferrari Dyno, but call it the Dyno. But the Internet Game Card Database calls it Dyno. Again, these are made by people, so made by fans, not like real people that work for Ferrari, but or who knows, someone could be working for Ferrari on here, but I don't know, and I'm glad that's here. So yeah, next is a 2012 Dodge Challenger, not the concept this time. We're out of Nevers, the old NFS games. We're here where the Challenger became a production car, yay! And it definitely looks awesome. Still looks similar to the 2006, but a more serious look. It's frowning now. Yeah. Until they made it happy again with the 2017 shirt. Oh, wait. We already checked out this car in FS, the modern FS games. Dang it. Well, at least now I get to show you what the model looks like in this game. Next to the 2012 Dodge Charger. Yeah, this thing is a beast. This is Franklin Clinton's car in GTA 5. Yeah, I cannot believe this Charger made it here. I remember this because Spears the Amazing made so many videos on FH2 on Forza Horizon 2 with this car. Yeah, he owned a Super Bee in real life. If you're knowing, by the way. Yeah, one of my favorite YouTubers. Go check him out. I might link his channel down in the description. But yeah, here it is. This car. Yeah. One of my inspirations for me. And now there's the Forza version. It's just a lazy ass reskin. A lot of the Forza Horizon. The Forza Edition cars are better. At least they have different perks and powers and stuff. Next is the Dodge Viper ACR X. Now you might be saying, is this the ACR? No. Yeah, but this is the ACR X. And this thing has an X. And this one's the racing version of it. So, yeah, you might not know it, but this is the racing version of a track day car, which is strange. Which you don't see that every day, but it is. Next to the Eagle Speedster. Now you might be saying, is this a Jaguar E-Type? No, it's not. Well, it is. Or is it? I don't know. Hold on a second. Man, I guess it is. I don't know, but it says... Okay, hold on a second. Yes, it is based on it is the E-Type. It's not the E-Type, but it's based on it. So, yeah, just a modernized version of it. Classic modern cars. This is going to be a continuous trend in these race games. And, oh, I forgot to showcase. There is a mirror concept at one of the Need for Speed games. We might have to check that out later, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Yeah, and there it is. It looks amazing. I really love this thing, and I'm glad it's in Forza Horizon 5. The Ferrari 250 GT California. I'm not really interested in talking about a lot of these Ferraris, but you know, let's just do it because there's so many of them in this game. Okay, so there's a 250 California GT. That's what it looks like. You know what? Let's screw it. Let's talk about them. Okay, since I don't have nothing better else to do. And there's the 250 GT California Spider. Yeah, this thing is it's a nice convertible to go cruising in. Very expensive. I don't think I would be cruising on the road with it for that long, but it's still a good car. Next to 250 GTO, which that's the race car version. Yeah, one of the rarest cars in the world. Or is it the LM? It looks like 250 LM. And here's the 250 Testarossa. Yeah, Testarossa, and it's the barn find. I don't know which one. The Aston Martin or this. Who knows? Next to the 288 GTO, 288 GTO. I love this thing. This thing is an 80s icon. Just like the Ferrari from FSE, the old classic Ferrari. This is an 80s icon. Like, you cannot hate this thing. Like, you honestly, when you think of the 80s, I think of this Ferrari right here. I don't know. I think of those two Ferraris. Next to Ferrari 360 Challenge Stradale. Yeah, I don't know. Still don't know what Stradale means. I think it means sport Ferrari. Oh, road. So, challenge road. Yeah, so it's a challenging the street. There's a challenging the street. That's pretty funny. I don't know. I like that, which is pretty interesting. Next is the 430 Scuderia, which there it is. Looks awesome in this game. And I really have a soft spot for the F43. A very nostalgic car before it got replaced by the 458. Yeah, I remember when this... No, which one to pick. I even got the two mixed up. Which one's different? 430 or the 458? I don't know which one. They're both cool. And now you have the 48. And guess what I was talking about? Right next to this bastard right here. The Ferrari 458 Italia. And... looks good in this game. The first Forza game appeared in it. I don't think it had a body kit in this game. I don't think it had the Liberty Walk. I think it got that in Forza Horizon 3. We don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. And there's the Spider variant. The Spider variant. Pretty strange. Yeah, there it is. Looks absolutely awesome. Next is the 512 TR. 12 TR. Fried jalapeno carpet. Yeah, there it is. It's okay. I love it. It appeared in Heat, and I love it. Next, the 59 double X, not triple X. Don't be dirty over here. And next, it's the race car version. And it's the race. I think this is the final boss car. And this is the final. Yeah, it is the final boss car. The 599X Lucian. What is this name of this thing? Evolution. Yeah. So this is the more racing, the more upgraded version. Yeah, this thing is better. This thing is awesome. 2009 Ferrari California. The Ferrari California. Yeah, I love this thing. This thing is such a nice car to cruise around. Yeah, the modern Ferraris are getting a little bit more interesting for me. I don't know. But here it is. It looks awesome. Next to the Ferrari Enzo, yeah, this thing is... oh boy, I love this thing. Really wish that it replaced, and got replaced by the LaFerrari. I don't know, which one do you guys prefer, this or the LaFerrari? I like both equally, but I don't know. I still like, but I like the Enzo a little bit more. So, just know. And here's the Ferrari F12 Berlintina. However you say this bastard's name. And here he is. The thick car until it got replaced by the 512 TDR. But this one is the better version. The 512 TDR, 12 TDR is just, ooh, I don't like it. It's average. This one's the cooler one. And here's the F355 Challenge. Oh yeah, the Ferrari race cars are called Challenge or something. And here it is. This thing is, it might just look like that one Ferrari, the F5, which is, oh yeah, it just has a bumper on the back. Who cares? It just has a wing and a spoiler, but who cares? But it's a track day version, so you gotta care. It's a Ferrari, you gotta care. Ferrari wants you to care about it. Next to the Ferrari F40, yeah, here it is. It's chilling here. Coupe. Looks cool. Really wish it appeared, and really wish it appeared in more. No. Hope it doesn't get replaced by its race car variant. And we're almost done with the Ferrari section. Here's the Ferrari F40 LM Competition. Yeah, competition, and here it is. But look at this. One of my favorites. One of my favorite race cars in the real world. And here's the Ferrari F50. Yeah, it's the coupe. Ferrari F50. It's the known one. Really. When I see 90s, I think of this. Next to the Ferrari F50 GT. Next car, the Ferrari F50 GT is hilarious. But here it is, the F50 GT. Looks awesome in this game. I love how this thing looks. I really love the spoiler and everything. Really looks good. You know, even though it's not even that, but it's one of the more rare race cars in real life. You don't see that thing every day. And here's the Ferrari FF. This thing is hilarious. It's a Ferrari hatchback. Think of that. Or a sedan. I have no honest clue, but it looks pretty funny. I like how this thing looks. Is it me? I don't know. It's just us talking. Okay, next is the Ferrari FXX. Very strange car, I will say. This is a strange Ferrari. And it looks creepy in this game. I don't know. Look at those headlights. They look kind of creepy. They look eyes. It just adds the cool factor to it. Next to the Ford Country Squire. Yeah. This thing is so rare. Forza games. It's not Horizon 2 or in Horizon. How about Horizon 5? Because I thought it was a Mexican vehicle. I really love this thing. I wish it came back. This thing is a legendary car. Just like the station wagon GT line, this is cool. It might not have customization, but it's still a car. Interesting. Got too many supercars. Next, the Ford RS Cosworth. We've seen that. The Ford F100. I don't think we've seen that before. We didn't see it. And here it is. Here in this game. And it's a 100,000 club expansion. Free? Yeah, here it is. The Ford F100. Really cool hot rod. It's in the rods and customs too. How interesting is that? And here's the SVT Raptor. Yeah, it's in the off-road category, I think. Here it is. It's interesting. And it appeared in FS World too, which is something else. And next is the 2009 Ford Fiesta. Yeah, you can have all these sport cars, and you have this normal-ass Ford Focus. Ford Fiesta, and it's a unicorn car. And it has no license plate or anything. And I just don't know how to get it. So, like, without hacking. Next is the Ford RS 500, which is a pretty funny looking car. 500, yeah, there it is right there. But it's just a blacked out Ford Focus RS. Yeah, that's all it is. And next is the 2013 Ford Focus ST, which was in NFS Most 2012 as a multiplayer car, but here it is in this game. Another 2012 game it appeared in. So, yeah, it's funny. And here's the Ford Focus SVT. You know, here it is. PT, yeah. You think this is the same one from Underground? No, this one's different because it's the SVT version. The other one was the other version. Was the normal version of it. Okay, we saw the Ford GT already. Next is the Ford GT40, which is a very strange car to appear in here. I'd say it's a nice older car. Really like how these things look. These things ride so smoothly. I love how these things look. And here's the Ford GTX, this is so rare in so many games. This is like, what is it? Like rare as heck. This thing you don't get to see things like this. It's a unicorn car. It's good. It should be more present on more modern games. Yeah, it should be. This thing has a Hot Wheels version. I love that so much. Really used to love this car back then. Okay, next is the S5 Mustang. Yeah. Here it is. I think this is the car that Aquasonic from Revolt is based on, which that would be cool if it is, because we're drawing a fictional SN95 for GTL Line has it. And it's a free car, people said. I love that it's free. Next is the Boss 302. S197. Here it is. This thing is awesome. I love how this looks. It's like a respectful representation of the 69 Boss. That doesn't stop me from liking that Mustang better. And this is the Pizza Hut edition. Yeah, just like just like Need for Speed, Forza had some brand car tie-ins, but the Need for Speed cars are cool because they're modified. They're just stock. And, oh yeah, and they still do this. You gotta order food from 3X to receive a code. Remember, with this, the Boss 429. Boss 429. Yeah, here it is. Just appeared. Yeah, I think this is a reward car, but this thing looks so unique. Look at those deep dish wheels and that chrome too. It looks beautiful. Next, the Ford RS200. We're almost there. And the Ford RS200 Evolution. And there it is right here. It looks pretty cool, honestly. I love how this thing looks. And I'm glad that this little legendary rally car made it through the game. Too bad I got replaced. Never mind. Next is the 2013 Shelby GT500. We've already seen this car already. We've already seen most of this. Okay, next is the Ford Sierra, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, the RS500 Cosworth. I prefer the Escort RS Cosworth, but the Ford Sierra is cool. Next is the Ford Transit Supervan. I cannot believe this is here too. This just popped in, and it's still in the Forza series. So it's a veteran basically. Next is the GMC Vandera. G1500 Van MPV January Ricardo car pack. Yeah, this thing here, the A-Team van is in the game. So yeah. Next is the Gromper Apollo. Apollo. Yeah, this video is longer than I expected. And here it is. Yeah, this thing, you never see these cars nowadays. But they're pretty strange cars. And guess what? It has an evil twin brother, the enraged version. I don't know. Yeah, it's enraged, and it's in the October pack. So yeah, this thing is a pretty spooky vehicle. It's all blacked out and mysterious. Kind of like yeah, kind of like the Shadow animatronics with Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, that's what this is. Like basically. Alright guys, so, and next is the Hennessy Venom GT. Venom GT, which is a hypercar. And this thing is pretty insane. Yeah, the Hennessy Venom M5's in it, but this was more insane back then. But, I mean, we thought this was insane. Imagine if I saw the Hennessy Venom F5 back then. Next is a 1986 Honda Civic. It's like, this thing, we never see this car anymore nowadays. This thing is rare as all outdoors. Even in real life, this thing is rare. It's rare as finding a bed bug in a clean bed. Like, come on, that is crazy. So you got room for. Next is a 2004 Honda Civic. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end off part 1 here. Next, part 2, we will be getting to the other ones. Alright, guys. See you later. Part 2 will be immediately uploaded out of this.